All right, we're back at an undisclosed location. We're near Litchfield, Minnesota. It's about a 30-minute drive to get here. Beautiful morning. To pick up this unknown UTV. I think it's an auto car. No, not an auto car. Something with car in it. I'm gonna drag this up on the trailer. Owner, super nice guy, gave this to me. Yeah, it might be fun to see if I can get it going. Guess it hasn't run in about 3 years. I don't know. The Big X was kind of. Right over here is where the Fordson was sitting in my last video. Owner was nice enough to clear some of the brush out, so that was really helpful. Well, I'll set the camera up. Got one of the boys with. He's going to help me. We're going to yank this up on the trailer before the ground thaws out. It's froze right now. Pretty nice working. It's going to be in the 60s, I think, today. Really nice for March in Minnesota. made it. It's hard. Cold? You want to come down? First class done. Jump. Oh. Gooses? Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'll take you on this side. Oh, I'm glad you told me. It's over. Okay, got it? I'll be out here. use this on the way home. Alright, got everything pulled up. Max was a huge help. Get this thing drug home. Next video, maybe, will it start? We'll see. Alright, it's another beautiful day in Minnesota. Kids are out in t-shirts even. Kind of messing around in the scrap iron pile. Got this home. She's in kind of rough shape. It's got some panel damage. Some things aren't quite fitting right. A lot of sun damage you can see on the seat. The gas tank smells pretty skunky. I think I'm going to pull that out. It unhooks here. And the strap goes over the top of the tank and down.
Where are you getting it to?
Over to this bolt here. 13 millimeter. I'm going to pull that off, see if this tank will tip out of here. It's a Kawasaki engine as far as I can tell. It's got a fancy Kawasaki K on it. I've ordered, it's got a remote oil filter, which that's good. Ordered one of those. Ordered a new air cleaner filter, and I'm going to get new fuel lines, new filter. Start out with a clean fuel system. I'm going to take this tank out, flush it out real good, get all the crud out of it. Battery seems like the battery is flatlined. Most of the rig is here.
Hey, look, this little cabin. Bump is not going to be pooped.
Tires all hold air, even though some of them are a little low. She's sat out in the sun a lot. The bed, you can tell she's been used. It's kind of dished out here in the back, but it's in one piece. I just need to find a tailgate. 2-inch receiver hitch, that's good.
Look at this.
Yeah, I see it.
It's going to it's bird poop. Kind of like a porcupine.
Looks like I can fit a bigger battery by the tray it sits in. She's got some electronics on it. Hopefully that doesn't give trouble. Terrible with electronics. So I found a screwdriver instead of a key.
This will get in better.
Evidently this is how we start the rig. That works.
Oh, this tire is pretty low.
Got to get some power on it to see how many hours are on it.
Hook this up.
I did find it's a club car.
That one's
Found the ID tag, but I don't see a good model year yet. Must be older, at least 10, 15 years old.
This one's full air.
Overall, the structure seems pretty good. There's nothing, aluminum or frame-wise that's cracked or broken. All the CV boots are good. Still got oil in the brake booster. It'd be fun to just get this running good. Do a little fixing. I'll bring you back after I get some work done. Well, they didn't really want this tank to come out without taking this whole drive line out and scooting it over and dropping it down. There's just not a lot of options for getting this tank out. Got the strap out. Here's what goes through the frame and down underneath. And the back side is just a hook. Kind of lays in there like that. I'm going to pressure wash this whole thing. I think I'm going to just try to suck this old gas out of here instead of tearing the whole machine apart to get the tank out. Can't drain it because I don't see a drain hole. Alright, bring you back later. Alright, I'm going to try to suck this out with the problem with this is going to make my... Hey, it's working. Going to make my rattle can is going to make everything stink. Oh wow, that's really bad. It told me it only sat for 3 years, but this is pretty raunchy. Stuff looks like Panther Whiz. Alright, we got some out. You just have to settle with putting in some fresh stuff. Alright, I'm going to try a new tactic. Got the fuel line pulled off of the filter and I'm hanging it down. I'm going to add some air to the tank and see if it'll push it out.
What's this? Can that thing turn on that light yet? No. Was there a chain in there? Chains can break if you
There's a
pull.
valve in here. I wonder if that's on or off.
If you break. Teeny
Nothing coming out except stink.
driveway? No, the drum! Are you oiling? Are you getting the gas out of here?
Trying to. It's not working too good. Can you smell it?
Yeah,
Smells like a bad squirrel that's been bathing in vinegar or something.
yeah. I've smelled that a couple times before.
There you go.
We're trying to hold it shut so no smell can come out.
Oh, there comes some.
From what?
What's underneath? No, underneath. Look, underneath.
Here. Oh.
Dripping in the pan, isn't it?
I mean, wax.
Not very much.
is bad oil.
And gasoline.
That's oil?
Not a steady stream.
Looks like it's raining under there, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just shooting out a little bit. Must have got most of it out of the tank.
You have to get all of it out of the tank?
Yeah, stay back. I don't want you getting splashed by that stuff. It's pretty stinky.
Is it bad for your lungs?
Yeah. It's offensive to your nose.
And your neck?
It's not good to get it on your skin either. It's a petroleum product. All right.
What it does when you get it on your skin, you die.
I hope not.
What do you do?
I'd have been dead years ago. All right. I'll bring you guys back when I come up with the next scheme.
I'll keep it.
All right. Just working on airing up some of the tires because they seem like they were holding there. This one's nice and clean. I'm just kind of guessing how much it needs. Tires don't look terrible. All right, look out, boys.
Is this a hose? Looks like a hose.
Yeah, I think it's a hose. And this one here, there was no valve cap on it, so it looks pretty bad. Pull the stem out, just clean all that stuff out. Seems like it's in decent shape.
What's that?
It's the valve stem core. It's the core of the valve stem, so it keeps the air from coming back out. Gotta find a cap for this one.
Is air coming up?
Yep, it's getting bigger, isn't it?
It's running out of air.
Nope, it seems to be holding. This tire seems good.
Well, how are you gonna find a cap?
Oh, I keep caps around just for this kind of emergency.
Where?
This one seems pretty good. Yeah, let's give it a little bump. Later on, I'll get a pressure gauge on these, get them all the same. Just noticed something that doesn't make me very happy. I see the air cleaner hose is kind of doing a Wi-Fi thing. Whew, that'll have to be cleaned out. Hopefully I didn't damage the motor too much. Ingersoll Rand seems to be the parts manufacturer for the driveline, four-wheel drive system. Alright, it's a different day. It's windy. I'm up by the house and the wind's still hitting me, but pulled the spark plugs out, put a little lubricant down each cylinder, put them back in. Just want things ready to kind of move. I did grab the flywheel. You probably can't see down there, but the engine does turn over, so that's muy bien. Sprayed some degreaser on things, and I'm just going to wash up this engine bay a little bit. Ah, got my foot wet. Oh, my wife doesn't mind. I'm using the toilet scrubber. Long bristles work good. It's the best back scratcher known to man, too. I looked up some more information on the serial number. I believe this is made sometime in '07. Talked to a friend of mine this morning that had one of these 10 years ago, and it was the diesel version. He really liked it. This would be great to have a pressure washer on. ethanol in the fuel tank, just probably a gallon, maybe half a gallon, just to help break up some of the crud that's in there. I'll be draining that back out and then putting regular gas in. Really doesn't look too bad down in there, as long as it's been sitting and then how bad it smelled. Well, this is just a quick little rinse down. I'll probably do a more thorough cleaning later. I'll make it a little better to work on putting the fuel system together. Spark plugs look good. Put the fuel tank back in, get new air filter, oil filters down there. Change the oil. I gotta check all of the gear cases, fluids, differential rear, differential front. Get it started, get a battery in it. Tires are still holding there. All right, doing a couple more things here. Trying to get this battery put in. Probably not the right battery. It's got the wrong ends, so I'm making do. Gonna put a disconnect on that one. Got the trusty old bungee cord. Everything looks so much cleaner. And I was poking around trying to figure out what some of these things are. So this goes in this hole, and the vent tube is broke off. So, and the gasket is all turned to mush. So I guess I'll order a new gasket. Vent for the gas tank. And I had put some ethanol, high ethanol gas down in there to let it soak and break up some of the crud. Still looks pretty cruddy down there. Anyway, I'm soaking it again. And then I'm using this valve as a tube that goes down to the bottom. I wonder if we can see that. And so this is hard without a stand. I'm just sticking the air down in there, and I'm holding pressure on this, pumping the tank full of air, and that's pushing fuel out through this hose, and it's draining down there into that catch can, drain pan. So a couple more cycles of that, I should have this tank pretty clean. Ordered some new fuel line. I've got some of the filters already, so then the fuel system should be up ready to go. Had one broken wire on the fuel gauge. Don't take this strap off. That's a bugger to get this bolt back in down underneath there. Yeah, that was a bad idea. That took a little doing. Almost said some bad words. Alright, I'm going to try to show you my method for cleaning the tank out. Alright, putting a rag over the hole just to seal it, seal the air. Just a regular blowgun. That didn't work. Let's put the fuel cap back on. Oh, that stinks. And I've been shaking the machine too to get that gas moving around. When I show you the quality of fuel coming out of this thing. It's only been sitting a few years, but yeah, trying to think of something funny to say about that color, but I can't think of nothing.